But the goal with that was to give you the ability to analyze the existing market that you're in, to understand your market share, not only by the county, but down to the zip code level of where you are with your current MIF. And then if you want to target areas where there's opportunities for you to grow, where are those best areas located? And where should you invest your marketing dollars wisely to get the biggest bang for your buck? So it'll help you identify that opportunity down to the zip code level. Also the product mix. What is anticipated to be sold within those areas that you may want to expand into? How does that break down by segment, mono, color, production, so that you get an idea of where the opportunities are. And if your sweet spot is, I don't know, segment 4 B2C that you're really kind of focused to pushing out there, what areas have the biggest and greatest opportunity for me to exploit that focus for my sales group? Evaluating opportunities in maybe new markets that you want to either expand into, or as I mentioned earlier, acquire dealers that are already there. What does that look like, and what is that opportunity available to you? Now this is a sample of an existing market share analysis, and we're going to talk through this a little bit. Steve, I'll ask for your help when we get to that area on what this is telling us. This is in the state evaluation mode, and in this example, we selected the state of Maine, and we selected Cumberland County. And then within that, we wanted to look at every zip code associated to Cumberland County. And then from that, we generated the report, and the output, the first section, was around the different sales opportunities that were available. And we're going to talk through that a little bit. Our installed base value is a little over $2 million in this example. So that's the base that we have in Cumberland County with all the zip code represented there of existing MIF. But we don't turn that MIF annually, right? We turn that on average like every 52 months, roughly, if you're using a number to kind of evaluate how frequently that turns. And our annual sales opportunity is $14.5 million. And so from that, we're going to, as mentioned earlier, we're going to churn our installed base about every 52 months. So over that 52-month period, in bullet number 3 up there, there's little over 62, slightly under 63 million of sales opportunity that will occur over that 52-month period of time. So what we do is we look at those two and say, this is your installed base, this is your term market share opportunity over that 52-month period, and you have an item for a 3.3% market share currently in that zip code. So Pivot will then break that down further, but we wanted to kind of explain what we're doing in this top part here. Any comments on that?
Yeah, please, Jeff. So this is a huge improvement, and this is also not available anywhere from anyone. What Jeff is showing you in that block, that is number 3, is the value of the install base in a specific zip code. And then what he's showing you in block number 1 is what your MIF is valued in that specific area. So for the first time, we've identified your major account base, your retail base, your ship-in base, anything that you're servicing that's active. And we're saying to you, this is the value of that versus the value of the market. And something very important Jeff said is we cut it off at 5 years. This number, this 62,992 that you see up here, which represents the value of the installed base in whatever area we've described, whether that be the county or the zip code, is conservative. We cut it off at 5 years installed base.